watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. So unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property. Remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. 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 I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. 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 I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I tried so hard. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. 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 I don't know why. 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 I tried so hard. I don't know why. 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 It doesn't even matter how hard you try.
I don't know why. That was The End by Neil Cicierega, whose name is impossible to spell unless you've seen it before, so I will just link it in the chat. I kind of do know why, to be honest. Let me just reach out a little bit before I go off. You know, I realize that this is the wrong starting soon screen. This is like the nightmare one, but actually that's appropriate now that I think about it. Hi. We'll just, here, we'll have the regular fucking bedroom though. Okay. We will play Control. You know what, I'm just gonna, I'm adding politics to the title. Just cause like, we will play Control, but like also obviously we're gonna talk about this, and I'm gonna spend at least several minutes probably talking about it before we play the game. So let's not like kid ourselves here. We talked about it a bit on Avery's stream yesterday, but like we tend to talk politics a little bit more on my stream, so you know. I thought Kamal's gonna win. Even historians got 14 presidents right. I thought she was gonna win by a landslide, but hindsight is 2020. Not even in this case. Like it was still pretty fucking blurry. What the hell just happened? However, here's one aspect of it, and it's like a big confusing like what the hell is going on here. It's what Ziggy LaFosse mentioned. I have no clue how he won the Latino vote that hard. It's what cooked us. Wild, since one of the first things is mass deportation. You need to understand this. The only people who are more racist than white people are non-white people. By which I don't mean there's more racist. Like, most racists are white. But the racists who aren't white are, like, really fucking racist. I think it's because, like, they feel like they can get away with it better. There are seriously a lot of immigrants who got here legally who fucking hate anyone coming up from their country who got here illegally. That is a genuine, actual phenomenon.
Goes for a bit.
And like, I mean, like, hang on a second. Like, fucking look at this shit, man. Here. Oh my god, don't open it on that window. Look at this shit, man. Like, look at all these demographics. Black men, black women, very good, especially black women. Like, they are the real ones here. Latina women kind of suck. Obviously, the whites are terrible. Like, but dude, Latino men voted Trump more than white women. Like, I'm telling you, man. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna be missing a lot of chat messages, I think. Let me, this is a big part of it. This wasn't the only part of it, though. I genuinely thought the Project 2025 stuff was gonna be, like, and the fucking Roe v. Wade overturning, like, Jesus Christ, I could have sworn that shit was gonna, like, fucking white woman, dude. Look at this. Look at how much better black women are than white women. Jesus Christ. Plus 84 to Harris versus plus 8 to Trump. Are you kidding me? They're like night and fucking day. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Like, that's even more than the men disparity. I fucking hate white women, dude. Like, I expect this from white men, but it's like, these... I don't expect better from white women, I'm gonna be honest. Major issues that Harris is running on liberalism when we're entering a very populist-centric time. Yes, exactly. I was getting to that because I just watched the Vosh videos where he talked about that today, and I think he's right. And that a significant part of this was... Trump, like, it's not that Kamala Harris wasn't, like, she had populist messaging. Like, she has, like, we're gonna make things better, we're gonna, like, reinvigorate the middle class, we're gonna make things easier for people. Like, honestly, but, like, Trump is just, like, he feels like a populist candidate. He's like a human, that's, like, most of what he has going for him. Like, he's charismatic if you're fucking stupid, which conservatives on average are more stupid than liberals. Like, they are uneducated. If you look at the statistics, like, I think I heard the #1 indicator is, like, I'm gonna misquote this, I'm not even gonna quote it, but whatever that statistic was. People want socialism. Like, honest to God, I think the people want socialism. I think if you don't call it socialism, you can even get Republican voters, not Republican lawmakers or, like, politicians, but, like, you can get conservatives to support, like my mom supports socialist policy when I explain it to her, and she just voted for Donald Trump. Like, that's what the people want. They want people who are like, no, you know what the main thing was? The economy. The main thing was that Trump spent the entire campaign just, hey, are you better now than you were 4 years ago? And that was all it took. They were like, Americans were like, hey, things are more expensive now. That means that the current president is bad and that we need change. So they voted for the most change you could possibly get, which is Donald Trump. They want change. Nobody likes the Democrats, okay? Some people like Republicans and some people like socialists, but nobody likes the Democrats except for, like, you know, people like Kamala Harris and her ilk. all the people like who the only people who like Democrats are the kinds of people who thought Joe Biden was a good fucking candidate. And that's not even that many people, man. Yeah, I don't think Gigadonk's that over yet. Like, you're not it. Listen, if you have a womb in this country, I don't fucking blame you for wanting to leave. Like, especially if you're like Trump's leaving it to a states' rights issue. It's things are probably going to shift, right? Well, people did vote to codify it into state laws and certain things in this election, actually. So, like, if it isn't, I don't know. It's there. My point is, like, there are states where it's illegal and where women are dying because of it. And if you're in one of those states, you might want to try to not be in there anymore. That's easier said than did, but you know how it be. As for leaving the entire country, I mean, dude, just move to like Colorado or Connecticut or something. New York, like upstate New York, where it's cheaper. I think is it cheaper? I don't know. Just move to a blue state. It'll be fine, man. It'll be fine. It's gonna be bad. Many people will die. Like, make no mistake, a fucking ton of people are going to die who would not have died if Kamala Harris was president. Not just because of the abortion stuff. Not just because Trump is worse with Palestine. Not just because our public health systems are probably going to take a hit. Not just because, but also climate change, like, is going to get worse with him, probably by a significant degree. That, like, there are going to be a lot of deaths due to natural disasters that would not have happened if it wasn't for Trump being in office over the next 4 years. I'm pretty sure. Like, you can't calculate that unless you're Laplace's demon and you have access to the information of every particle in the universe. But, like, I'm pretty sure that it's gonna happen. Like, if you look at a timeline, the two different timelines, people are gonna be dying. It's gonna be rough. And I'm not even getting into, like, what they're gonna try to do to our country's democracy, like, checks and balances, like... I'm not thinking about it, to be honest. I'm mostly just not thinking about that stuff because I don't really want to, because, like, what the fuck am I gonna do to stop it? You know? What am I gonna, like... It's okay to despair at first, but, like, at the end of the day, we are gonna have to learn how to get back to our lives. And, yeah, let's go back to the screen. Man, maybe I shouldn't have hit that shit until after the politics stuff. I think just the LGBTQ community for the next 4 years. Yeah. I think Trump said that he wants to remove the ability to identify as a gender different than your birth sex. So if you're trans, make sure you get your names changed now. Maybe it'll matter. I don't think they're gonna, like, stop adults' ability to transition. I think they're mostly just going after the kids, as they are wont to do. I follow your Twitter and your tweets have been worrying me. Mentally, are you okay? You want to know what's fucked up, chat? After Trump won, I've been the best that I've been in weeks. I still feel like shit. But, you know what I realized? I was talking on Avery's stream. I'm like a fucking pillar, man, okay? I processed this so quickly, and, like, I developed all my coping strategies, and, like, the first one and the most obvious one and the most necessary one for me that came to mind is I need to get my shit together. Because if the country is going to get worse, I need to get better to compensate. I feel so bad, like, all of the time, and if that gets worse, man, that's not gonna be good. Like, this is self-defense. I started working on, like, porting my model to Lauderdale and, like, getting all that stuff set up yesterday out of self-defense for my own fucking sanity. Love you, Mac. As a long-time fan, please take care of yourself. I've already decided not to kill myself. And I don't think that's going to change for at least quite some time. Hopefully never. Coming after trans kids is just the second step of trans women in sports, so it'll stay. By the way, if I'm missing any important chat messages, you can feel free to, like, I don't know. I think in hindsight, Harris is at a disadvantage. I think if Harris had taken notes from Bernie, they could have. Well, yeah, like, yeah, yeah. Like, when people say Trump is populist, they mean it's because he focuses on things like, oh, your grocery prices are too high, and it's all Joe Biden's fault. And then Kamala Harris is asked what she's going to do differently than Joe Biden, and she says, nothing, I'm going to be Joe Biden too, actually. Everyone loves Joe Biden, right? Like, they totally didn't just vote for him because they wanted change from Trump. Here's what you need to keep in mind. Americans, though they do hate change, what they hate even more are the people responsible for that change. Trump fucked shit up as president. And what happened in 2020? The highest voter turnout in American history for Joe Biden. No one wanted to vote for that guy. I mean, some people did, sure. But like, that was all in self-defense against Trump, because they were like, Jesus Christ, we can't have more of that. And then Joe Biden got in office, and even though he was much better than Trump, Republicans are much better at propaganda than Democrats. And they're also just, like, much better at actually appealing to their base and, like, being what their voters fucking want from them. So, you know, they won, like, they were able to convince them that, like, actually Joe Biden was way worse and that Trump and blah, 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 things are better before, but then they were worse, and then Trump make better again. And they just believe that, because why wouldn't they? They're already brainwashed. If they weren't, they wouldn't be conservative. Well, you can be casually conservative. Like, I believe there are some people who are mostly just grilling, who are, like, you know, conservative leaning, but, like, could in theory be talked out of it. Not a lot of them, though. In this day and age, to be, like, a Trump supporter, you have to be pretty fucking brainwashed. So, they're already taking HRT away from adults in the UK. Oh yeah, it's bad in the UK. I don't know if it's going to be able to get as bad here. I mean, the beautiful thing about the United States is the states' rights stuff. Like, I don't know if they're going to... I don't think they're going to be able to justify a fucking nationwide adult HRT ban. I honestly don't think... Like, I really don't think American people are that transphobic. That you might call me crazy for that, but I don't know. I lost my best friend to Trump, so I got sick in this. Damn, that fucking sucks. This was kind of inevitable, because, again, Democrats aren't what people want. They want populism. They want, like socialism could have been it. Bernie Sanders probably could have won this. Potentially. He at least could have won in 2020. Like, it seems like incumbency is now a disadvantage in America, and it's just gonna go back and forth every 4 years, because our country is now just in a perpetual state of, oh, fuck that guy, we can't have them in charge again. Oh, fuck this guy, we can't have this guy in charge again. Oh, fuck that guy.
Technically, this is the second time in all of American history in which there have been 3 one-term presidents in a row.
Yeah, I don't know what's, like...
The only other time was Grover Cleveland, who, fittingly, was also a president who was a president, was not a president for a term, and then became a president again.
It might just be because people's faith in government is, like, at an all-time low right now. And they're just naturally gonna be pessimistic about the presidencies. And, to be fair, they are right to be, because the government fucking sucks. Both of these parties are fucking terrible. They're both in a... You guys see, during this election season, the fucking race that the Democrats and Republicans are having to out-Hitler each other with Palestine? They were like, no, we promise to kill more Arabs. No, 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 no. They're only gonna kill, like, 3 Arabs. Vote for me, I'll kill a fucking million. Like, it's fucking... Ugh. Oh my god. And Bernie Sanders... bless his heart, was actually one of the people like saying like, hey, believe it or not, the Republicans are actually worse at this, so you should still vote Kamala. And that might be part of why she lost, but I think it is mostly just that people wanted change and they didn't like change. Like people, when things suck and they're stagnant, people prefer to like throw a wild card at it than to just leave things how they are. And Trump is that wild card. They were like, this shit needs to change right now, and they just hope it's for the best. You know, they believe in heaven. They believe that like this world doesn't fucking matter as long as they spread the word of Jesus and treat their neighbors good and all that. What was that? I am repeatedly sighing in exhaustion. After COVID, I think people want to change. Trump didn't get it, so Biden won. And over the past 4 years, he did almost nothing. I'm so tired, man. I'm so tired. Oh, nothing at all. Oh, nothing at all. A lot of voters believe in problems the trade won't exist. It's so fucked. Yeah, they believe the border's a problem. Like, like, oh my god. I don't know that much about the border, I'll be honest. Like, there are problems with it, I'm sure. But, like, you know, illegal immigrants and legal immigrants commit less crime than fucking American citizens because we suck, and actually, brown people are just better than us. I'm sorry, they just... White people are the ones who voted Trump in, man. They're just bad. They're just bad. White people are just bad.
Didn't you just show that Latino men voted for them more than women?
No, it was still... I believe white men voted more than, Yeah, white men, Trump plus 23, Latino men, Trump plus 12.
I know, just making a joke.
It's the whites. No, YouTube. I'm not actually a racial essentialist. I do not actually believe white people are genetically worse. Didn't one of us have our VOD like not reported, but like the bot thought we were being racist because like we said something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, like culturally white people be in some shit. What is your prediction on the next 4 years? I don't know. I'm not really thinking about it that much. I will be honest. Like, it's really exhausting. My prediction is that, like, for the average person, like, for the average American, life is gonna get a little bit worse, but it's not gonna be the end of the world. I'm sure the suicide rates will go up. Like, there will be people who are like, dude, I can't fucking take this shit anymore, because, like, they're not making as much money from their jobs, or like they're making the same amount, but like all of the food prices are skyrocketing. If you at all have the ability to improve yourself and your ability to endure hardships, now is the time to enter the hyperbolic time chamber. Begin your training montage. That is what I am doing. Okay? I've been taking my Ritalin. I have been researching what I need to do for my channel revamp. I've been putting in the work. I've been making adjustments in Blender, in Unity. I am doing things that I have not been doing for months. Because if I continue living the way I'm living and the country gets worse and like life gets harder, I don't know if I'm gonna fucking make it. And I'd like to make it. I would like to live and not want to die. So I'm gonna make sure that I make myself a better life in these next 4 years. Particularly in the next few months, I will hope. Like, if I keep this up, I know I can do it.
We gotta put nose to the grindstone, make a better world for ourselves and everyone else that we, want to survive.
Last, the one other thing I wanted to talk about before we play the game is what happens in 2028. I don't know if the Democrats are capable of learning any lessons. I mean, they ran Joe Biden against Donald Trump in 2020 and somehow won. These people, like the Democratic Party, I just hope I hope I snap my fingers and every single Democrat forgets what a Democrat is and the entire DNC institution just no longer exists. Oh, I would so love for this to be a thing I could do. What'd you say?
You want to know something funny I learned the other day?
Will being gay be illegal? No, you're fucking insane. What?
That apparently, in CT, the age to be legally allowed to run for House or Senate is 18. That was just a really weird thing that I learned. Like an 18-year-old, before they're allowed to drink, can run for one of the highest offices in the country.
Yeah. Huh.
We did get a trans woman in Congress. Good fucking job to Delaware.
Okay, Ziggyel, what the fuck? What do you think is gonna happen? You're talking about like arming yourself, and like I'm not saying like if you're afraid, like listen, if you're suicidal, you shouldn't own a gun. For one, holy shit, there's 38 viewers. Wow. Okay, people actually care about my political opinions. What the hell? I thought you people hated this.
Oh yeah. Republicans probably will not be able to get away with like making gay things illegal. That'd be like trying to revoke the right for women to vote, which I feel like isn't gonna fly. But they do dislike just sex education, so yeah, be very careful with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think. I think 2028 is probably going to go one of two ways, if I had to just take a guess now. And I've been wrong with my guesses. I thought Kamala was going to win in a landslide, so what the hell do I know? But either I don't think the Democratic Party is just like gone and suddenly third parties are viable. That shit's not happening, unfortunately. Even though it feels like our only hope. The Democrats they have a primary. And maybe there's a Bernie Sanders-esque candidate. Maybe. And maybe people actually vote for them instead of just going with the vice president again. And maybe we'll stand a chance. But if it's just like, alright, 15 million Americans who voted for Joe Biden, get ready to not vote for Kamala Harris again. If that happens, like, I don't, like, dude. Oh my god. So what I'm hoping for is that there will be an actual primary and some sort of populist candidate will actually be able to cut through. And the nightmare scenario, again, I just watched Vosh's videos earlier, and I'm getting some of this from him, because he's right. The nightmare scenario is that things appear to go good while they're actually being bad. Like, everything is happening, everything is getting worse, but Trump voters are able to, like, turn a blind eye to it because either the media is able to convince them that things are actually fine, or something happening in the background to them, like something happening to, I don't know, leftists and not conservatives. And, like, they just think the country's fine even though it's in a horrible state. That's the nightmare scenario. But my hope is that Trump is so incompetent that... And also fascism in general is so self-defeatingly incompetent, that shit is going to be a mess, and the same thing that happened in 2020 is going to happen again, where people are like, okay, let's not have someone like Trump ever again. But what if a different conservative just... I don't know if anyone, you know what, I don't think the Republican Party's gonna give a shit about anyone other than Trump. Like, I think voter turnout for Republicans might just be terrible in 2028, now that I think about it. Like, once Trump can't run anymore. Unless the third term. Let's play Control. 50 viewers? Should I keep talking politics? What the fuck?
Talk about politics while playing her. Also, Mako, can you do me a favor?
What?
I want to check something. Can you go to Fujitech?
A serious question, where did you people all come from? I usually get like 13 viewers. Fujitech.
I want to see if it worked.
My Discord? Well, I guess everyone just saw the phrase, who wants to come complain about Democrats with me, and they were like, hell yeah.
I love complaining about Democrats. That's why I'm saying we need to have a third party whose color scheme is white, because that's the only color other people would want to vote for. Because it's the other American color. They already took red and blue, the only one left is white.
Alright, so what do you want me to do here?
I just use the one that I'm supplying and not the one that you have it set to.
User's choice.
The cum party. Honestly,
Why,
I was
how the fuck, wait. Default, what the fuck?
There's already a yellow part, Emery, that is the Libertarian Party. Libertarians are yellow, the
Avery,
Green Party is green.
I'm
What was
screen
that?
sharing this to you, I can't figure this out, this doesn't make any sense.
Okay, I will
They
go
developed an impossible to comprehend screen on this website. You see?
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
so I click on settings here next to so-called Avery. User's choice, default override. I want to do user's choice. What the fuck do I click?
You click the user's choice.
No, I don't.
Okay, go to that, then go to override, and then click revert.
Yeah, do I just revert all these and then save? Does that work?
Yeah, because then it might let it defaults to the user's choice.
Oh, okay. I should have suspected that. Holy shit, there they are. Alright, let me position you.
Look at me! Now in better, modern, more efficient.
Looking good.
Not a squid.
Alright, that's probably a fine spot. I'm here because I'm EU and my partner's trans, and in Alabama, oh god, I'm trying to grasp if things will get really bad or not, because I mean, I don't know if they could be any worse if they're already in Alabama, to be honest.
There's always the worry of being like, if you're in a red state, you want to move out of it, but at the same time, like, we need blue people in red states, because if there's enough traction of blue people in red states, you can then flip that state someday.
Hang on, you gotta let me read chat like uninterrupted for a while now. There's so many people here.
Fine.
How about Musk? He could run for president since he's crazy. No, he's not a U.S. citizen unless they somehow fucking change that. He can't run for president, or like he wasn't born here rather. So many streams and discords have been no politics, viewers need event, commiserate, etc. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, oftentimes, like I imagine, most of the streamers that I know of, I'd imagine them being just like, okay guys, we're not gonna talk about it. I'm talking about it!
I want to reply to one person.
Oh, okay.
Carlos Redemar says, I'm sorry, not from the USA. Has Trump ever designed dictatorial or fascist? The most recent example that falls in these lines is him repeatedly stating that he believes people who play the ref, or in other words, try to tell court justices what to do or insult them or make fun of them,
Criticize
should
them.
be any sort of critique should be jailed.
Okay, I was gonna
the general concept of not being able to be adversarial to your own government is a facet of a dictatorship.
I was gonna say, oh, can you give me an example of Trump being a fascist? Like right before he won the election, like right before voting day, a couple days before, he said, hey, these reporters in front of me, the media, I would be okay with them getting shot. I'm not taking him out of context. He said that. You can look it up if you don't believe me, but I think you do believe me. I don't like. Also, January 6th. Yeah.
He's also just not very good at what he does. He had a major conflict of interest in making money off of from other countries that he had his hotels and other kind of such in.
I need to read chat.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, as the president, you are not allowed to take money from other countries, which includes your own businesses in those countries. But he basically had the court case go on so long that it went past the term of his presidency ending, and so the Supreme Court was like, well, he's not president anymore, so it doesn't really matter, and then all the charges were dropped. Which is really fucked up.
What was I about to read? The fuck was I about to read?
Yep, take it on.
Oh, I want to be a left wing, but I don't want to be a tanky. It's literally struggle. Well, I have an easy answer for you. Just don't be an authoritarian dipshit. Congratulations, you're not a tanky. Don't think that Russia and China is good, and you're fine. Oh, I'm not used to 53 viewers, man. I'm gonna be a terrible streamer if I ever get popular. Oh, I'm not gonna read chat at all.
You're at 56 right now.
Hey, Mako. Hi. Mako, are you safe? From what? I'm sorry, is JD Vance gonna show up at my house with a fucking, like, 5.7, that's the name of the pistol. Is that a real pistol, or is that just what it's called in CSGO? I think that's a real pistol. Anyway, like, what is gonna it's gonna get so bad for my femboys in red states. I mean, I don't, like, walk out. I dress appropriately for where I live. Like, I go out in t-shirts and jeans. Okay? I'm not out in skirts and thigh-highs in my rural-ass area where, like, Trump signs are all over the place.
Mako did that when they visited Connecticut, though.
Like, seriously, guys, there's obvious ways in which things are going to get worse for us. We don't need to pretend that, like, militias are gonna show up and, like, slaughter the gays. Okay? Shit is not like, day-to-day life is going to be pretty much the same. It's just that, like, a little bit worse all around. And, like, so there will be some, you know, minority groups here and there who won't be able to get certain things. There will be some... Well, there'll be a lot of poor people who are gonna struggle a lot more. But, like, it's that kind of thing. It's not, like, suddenly gay slaughter is legal or anything like that. I'm genuinely scared for my friends in red states. I hope they can move to blue states somehow. Maybe that's a bit idealistic in Australia. Again, like, the people aren't gonna just suddenly, like, Trump being president is not gonna suddenly enable people to commit hate crimes more. It's still illegal to commit hate crimes. It might get a little worse, but, like, I mean, if you can escape a red state, by all means do it. Like, come to a swing state. I'll admit, you did kind of look like you broke the morning after the election on Twitter for a little bit. Like, you locked in very quickly, but I get the... Hang on, is there anything I said here that I wanted to go over before we switch to the game? If we even switch to the game at this point? I mean, honestly, I'm kind of relishing the fact that I have, like, 5 times as many viewers as usual right now. Project 2020, like, most of the anti-LGBTQ stuff is targeted at trans kids and, like, trans knowledge. Like, they haven't actually said that much about, like, stopping people from transitioning. I have a feeling they'll probably put they'll try to put gay rights up as a states issue. Like, I don't know.
Per the 2025 comment about discriminating against LGBTQ people, one of the things in it states they want to outlaw pornography, but also to classify trans-related things as pornography.
Real quick, Shek, my point is it's not going to get significantly worse than it already is like, again, Trump being president is just going to, like, unlock the fucking activation codes in these people's brains, so where suddenly they start, like, just, you know, continue.
No, that was the end of the thing.
Oh.
Like, they want to get rid of pornography, and they want to classify trans-related content as pornography.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's like banning drag, but also considering trans women to be drag queens. That kind of thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, yeah, what did I talk about? I was talking about how, like, you will not escape Samsara. People, everything that happens are like, oh, I gotta escape this country. I'm not saying you can't, but, like, I'm in this for the long haul, okay? I am an American through and through. I want this country, I want to see this country prosper. And you know why? Because this is, like, the closest thing we have to a functional, like, world superpower, really. I mean, what else do we have? China, Russia, maybe some other ones that I'm forgetting.
Russia kind of showed their hand with their war in Ukraine that they are not as much of a superpower as they'd like to believe based on their size.
My point is, like, this is one of the most powerful countries on the planet, and it's also technically a democracy, at least for now. So I want it to be good. I want it to be good. So I want to stay here. I want people like us to stay here and make it good. Because it has so much potential. It has so much potential. It's just, holy shit. The people there are so fucking stupid. Oh my god, I can't believe we charge people for going to college. That's like half the reason any of this shit happens.
Where, Mako, why did I disappear?
I've done nothing. Why, why did it just slide you over? Wait, it slid the whole thing. What? I don't understand what I need to... Oh my god. Okay. But anyway, like, you cannot escape America even if you escape America. Like, we're gonna be accelerating climate change and making, like, things... Like, you can't escape climate change. Yeah, vote in 2026 for sure.
Vote whenever you can. Talk to your local governments and whatnot. Try to, do everything you can to help you where you are and get people to realize which side is the one actually helping people.
Alright, me just, having a breakdown a little bit. Actually, here's like, and obviously this is a joke, but like, you guys want the gigacope? Fascism tends to naturally rise until it eventually collapses under the weight of its own evil and incompetence, and since that hasn't happened yet, it was in our best interest for Trump to win so the process can be sped along. This is how Bernie can still win.
This is how Bernie can still win.
I don't even think Bernie can run because he's, like, in the Senate for, like, 6 years. Fascism is rising all over the world. Why did I just hear the Tumblr message?
Yeah, I also just heard that. Meg, are you getting pinged on Tumblr?
Apparently.
Did somebody notice your one Tumblr tab and be like, yeah, I can message him?
I don't know why the site's even loaded in. I don't think I've even clicked on it, like, in a while. Fascism is rising all over the world, and the way this works, we've seen it before in history. You see, it's like poetry, it rhymes. It rises, it inevitably collapses because they try to do some fuck shit, and everything falls apart. Like, they try to take over the world, or they try to impose a 20% tariff on all imported goods. From the ashes... From the ashes, there will be a time where for a little while people will be like, okay, let's not do that again, until they forget and they do it again. But we will live in a more progressive world after this is all over, because we will have to. It's the only way to defeat this. Like, liberalism just doesn't work. The Democrats are incompetent. They might never win an election again, to be honest. I don't know. Like, what happens if we lose 2028, 2032, and the Democrats just never learn a lesson and third parties still aren't viable? I don't know, folks. I'm watching Vosh too much if I start saying folks at the end of my sentences like that. Is this the death of neoliberalism? The greatest nightmare scenario would be if the answer is no. Because we can't, it's not enough. It's just not going to work. Fetterman 2028, I don't really know much about Fetterman. Racism feel toward Latino men, rapidly approaching racism I feel toward white women. Yeah, we just went over this. I mean, white men are still worse, but, like, I'm already racist against men. Did I already mention this? I think, like, yeah, guys, imagine if, like, Ron DeSantis or JD Vance was the president. Like, Hitler was a dumbass. And that was good, because imagine if he wasn't. Like, if we had someone who was both evil and competent, and don't get me wrong, they're gonna be pulling his strings, but, like, there's a serious possibility that fascism in America was inevitably going to reach this point, and that this is actually the best possible outcome that could have happened. I'm not even joking. Like, what if Kamala wins and it's just neoliberalism forever, and then, like, when technology is more advanced, when people are able to get away with more shit, like, Republicans do something? I don't know. The future is scary, and I'm just, like, worried, and I'm also coping extremely, extremely fucking hard that this was somehow the best possible. Accelerationism is a bad strategy. Well, it's not a strategy, it's just, like, a thing that's happening, and I'm just moving into a mindset of, like, accepting it, because it's better than raging against the storm, I suppose, at least for me, because I can't take any more of this shit, man. Empires only last 250 years, and then people noted that America's 248 years old. Oh god. I didn't see that. Right does not equal fascism, just like left does not equal shade with air. Are you seriously, like... What the fuck? Like, leave. Just shut up, man. Just shut up. The fuck? You say that shit at a time like this? You come into my house, and you tell me, actually, right does not equal fascism after Donald Trump just won the presidency, the man who said he will jail political dissidents?
Yeah, we just stated this as a response to, like, we're not saying all people who are politically right are fascists. We're saying the current political right people in the government are fascists. It's a square rectangle scenario here.
This image is enough to inspire a primal terror within my heart, worse than any lion growl could ever possibly inspire. I don't want to see this. I don't want to be 32 years old and still stuck with this shit.
I, for one, think we should just stop electing television stars and celebrities. I think that's just a thing we should stop doing.
You can't suggest that Republicans not do a thing. These are, like, again, all of this is the Democrats' fault. Like, Republicans are wild animals that it is their job to, like, put on a leash, and they've not been doing it at all.
Like, the last time we hired a celebrity, it was Reagan, and that was just as bad. that had the fucking HIV pandemic.
Also this 2016 win with no popular vote, infinite controversies with no consequences, a bullet dodged by mere inches in a presidential campaign that seemed destined for failure, only to win in a landslide. He is the main character. Like, you know the solipsism theory of, like, oh, I'm the only real person in the world and everyone else is just fake. He's him. None of us are real. He's the main character. He dumped every point into charisma, and he's just been gaming. And he will get away with it forever. He has quick save. He will die getting away with it. It'll be like that scene in Breaking Bad where he gets away with it. I don't think Reagan, like, soft genociding gays in the 80s is that much of a... I mean, I guess there's a difference between that and, like, allowing something to happen. He, like, allowed it to happen. I don't know.
Yeah,
it was an epidemic. It's not like
it's not like he was
murder.
going around doing it, but, like, there was an illness going around, and instead of, doing a thing to help, he instead vilified people for having it.
Perhaps an opportunistic genocide, if you want to call it that. I don't know.
Yeah, like...
Orange Man has the Edge of Tomorrow abilities. Yeah, you think that was the first time he got shot that day? He had to retry that, like, 3 times before he remembered to turn his head at the right moment. Like he dodged it. Oh my god, he dodged it, like... Okay, no, he must have quick-loaded, like, 10 times because he wanted it to graze his cheek. He was like he dodged it completely, and he was like, "Oh shit, no!" It like penetrated his skull and exploded his brain. He was like, "Nope, that one didn't work." Tried it again. Yes, got it just on the cheek. All right, perfect. Fight, fight, fight. He is the main character.
Rock Hudson, isn't that the character from the first Cars movie?
I need to like post this as a YouTube short. I just recorded 2 clips because I think my main character speech was kind of funny.
That's a good one.
I don't post enough YouTube shorts. I'm not gonna I'm trying not to pivot into being a political channel. I'm really trying not to. That's what we have Peep for. I don't know. Are we gonna? Do you guys want to see me play a video game in the Alan Wake universe? I'm gonna. Honestly, I'm kind of running out of things to talk about politics-wise. That's a sure right there. Okay. You have Nintendo stuff. On my PC? Well, I mean, I have a capture card. I have half a playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet Violet on my channel if you want to look at that, but I didn't like the game.
Let's play Pokemon Scarlet Violet. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna go in the hole. We're going in a hole, Mako.
Is it finally Alan Wake DLC time?
No.
Is it really that long? I thought you said this one was okay. Well,
we're almost done, but I need you to get the rest of the cat statues.
Let's play The Sims. Oh my god, guys! Oh shit, with the viewers, I can self-promote. Guys, did you know I wrote a book? Did you know that I wrote a book? And I'm gonna be doing a Sims 4 playthrough featuring the main 2 characters from it. It's called Hopeless or Organic. It's a book about a gay angel who is in denial about being gay. And he crashes into a bird and falls down to the planet, and there's this twink who lets him stay at his house.
It's got pictures in it.
And it's really stupid.
I read it. I think it's pretty good.
Everyone who's read it has said it's been pretty good. I've sold at least dozens of copies, possibly even millions, but at least dozens. I'm gonna buy it right now. Oh shit, here you go. It's also on Amazon, but you might as well just do the itch.io.
Malile is 12 feet tall. Confirmed.
The moment you stop talking about politics, you're immediately trying to sell a book. Maybe you're not so different from the others.
I can use my political position to make money.
Which JoJo villain would you have be president? I don't. How do I answer that question? What the fuck?
I'm
not the Pillar Men, probably.
Mako, can you deafen for a second?
I'm gonna be right back. All right, you guys. I'm gonna be right back. Then we're gonna play Control. You guys.
You be right back. I'll talk to the chat.
Yeah. You deafen if you don't want to hear the spoilers, chat.
No. I want to say something that's spoilers to you.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back.
All right. I think Mako's gone. To Shin, who says, which JoJo villain would you have be the president? The president. Steel Ball Run's main antagonist is the president. Already, that's the character. They're the president. Funny Valentine! Arguably also funnier Valentine. And funniest Valentine! He's hot, but fucking based. Guys, would you rather vote Funny Valentine or Trump? If you vote Trump, he will collect the various bones of Jesus. Funny Valentine when unfunny Valentine walks in.
I'm back.
Is the book family friendly? Okay.
I'm back.
Is the book family friendly?
No.
It's generally okay, but it does have sex scene. It has plot relevant sex scene.
Plot, yeah, it's only for plot.
It's only for plot. Which sounds like we're joking, but no, it is actually only for plot.
Keep in mind as you're reading this book that it was written by an asexual, and make of that whatever the fuck you will. Because I don't know what to make of it, to be honest.
Chief Finn he says, depends. If Trump has a stand, what would its name and power be? Another brick in the wall. Donkass.
You don't need to know education.
I mean, that's basically what they chant.
There's no audible version of the book. I mean, I've not even made enough money off of the book to like hire someone to do that. I don't think if I wanted to.
Is unnecessary sex scene? Is Mako a maker? What the fuck's a maker?
It's really unnecessary if it's about two people with functioning sex drives.
Yeah, like the thing isn't like some.
It's a romance book.
Yeah, it's a romance, but it's not like some sort of slutty sex fest. There is a sex scene.
Alright, I'm gonna start up control in just a minute.
Okay, no more JoJo spoilers because Mako doesn't know things. I also don't
Jaden,
know a lot of things.
Don't make people think that Satan appears in my book. It's not that cool.
Couldn't even get the big name drops to show up for your book.
There is one big name drop, although people don't really know the name. It's just like, there is a named angel, Vasariah.
Honestly, kind of the hottest character in the book. Yeah, it's not erotica. That's the thing. It's like when you watch a romance movie. There's going to be a scene where they cut away to sex.
There's like 4 or 5 pages of sexual content in the entire book, honestly. And it's like 300 something pages, I think. I don't remember.
I mean, possibly more depending on what you interpret as sexual content.
Quick question, look around your room. If a zombie busts in, we can use his weapon right now. 16-inch bong. Was this 14-inch? I don't remember.
Look around your room. If a zombie busts in, what can you use? Does it have to be in my room specifically?
I actually
Gone?
I actually have a broken bong that I keep in the drawer just in case I really need to fuck someone up. But I mean, also it's really pretty looking glass, and I'm like, what if one day I want to do something with this? I'm not a hoarder. Like,
You could do that
I
thing
have
where
3
they
cardboard boxes in my room. That's about all I'm hoarding right now. I need to
You could
throw
do
those away.
do that thing where they seal like a bowl or such back together with like a nice shiny paste to fill in all the cracks of the broken thing. In my room, I have a couple of knives, and I have this cool tool horn, which is it's basically just a long, flat piece of metal with a handle on it, and I feel like I could reasonably beat someone to death with it.
Mako, did you make an entire serialized story based on your experience with religion and Christianity and only use God and angels? I'm sorry, do you think God appears in my book? Do you think I put words in God's mouth? Like, I'm an atheist, but I'm not that much. Like, I'll be honest, I do have ideas for, like, if God becomes a character in a sequel. Like, I
How
know,
much of a twink?
I already have, like, a speech plan for him if that ever happens. But
would you make God a twink?
I haven't thought about it.
I mean, if
I'd have to think about it.
Mako,
There'd have to be a reason for it.
If they're made in his image,
God is probably a woman, not gonna lie. I should specify that this book takes place in a universe in which Christians are, like, actually right. At least for the most part. I mean, there's a lot of self-contradictory things in the Bible, so, like, they're not right about everything. I don't know if the Noah's Ark flood actually happened in this universe. I think evolution is real in my canon. Let game theory figure it out. Alright, how do I switch this shit to the video game?
Technically, game theory wouldn't cover it because they don't actually have a channel for books. There would either need to be a game for it to be able to be put on game theory, a show to be able to put on film theory, or be about clothing or food to get onto the channel in the other channels.
Well, Jaden, just because God is homophobic doesn't mean he has to, like, literally appear as a character who speaks in the book. I don't know. I feel like I was fairly respectful to, like, the like, it's God, man. Like, I can't just throw that in there unless I I don't know.
God barely appears in his book.
It is a slice of life book, okay? It is a slice of life romance book that takes place in a universe in which Christianity is correct, including about God being homophobic.
That isn't even in the Binding of Isaac.
So if that sounds like an interesting book, scroll up or Google Hopeless Organic. Alright, Avery, tell me what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing in this game.
Okay,
It says speak to wait, the pyramid. Hang on.
Nope, that's progress. You don't want to do progress yet.
Oh my god, what the fuck do you need me to do?
We just want to get these last few things, and then we're good. I think there's only 2 more to get. Okay.
Ezekiel, Dogma is so good from Binding of Isaac. It's such a perfect final boss.
Go to the basement lab.
In this DLC?
Yes. It says floor 0 of the warehouse elevator. So.
What?
Warehouse. That one's also a valid one, but it's at the bottom.
Okay. Slice of life, there's multiple action scenes. I don't think they're... First of all, don't fucking spoil anything or I'll time you out for a million years. Second of all, there may or may not be, like, one, I think. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really high right now, and it's giving me, like, a pretty good excuse to, feign ignorance of this, to avoid spoiling things to people. Because I genuinely cannot remember how many action scenes are in the book. Like, if I thought about it, I could remember, but I'm not thinking about it, and that's the beauty of the strategy.
I mean, if you think about it, Nichijou's also a slice of life.
Well, yes, it's very explicit. Like, it's more obviously a slice of life than you'd expect a religious romance book. Well, romance you kind of expect to be slice of life, I suppose. But, like, it takes place in modern times. It's not like crazy magic shit happening all over the place. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know I'm gonna win this one.
It's fine.
I also don't know if I went in the right direction or why I went this way.
Because you just chose the first one that you saw that said labeled warehouse, even though you chose one that's very high up on the warehouse and not at the bottom of the warehouse.
It said warehouse rise, so like...
Yeah, you want the bottom of the warehouse.
Is this the way?
Sure. Down is the correct option. You want to get to the ground floor. Even lower. The warehouse is the big black pillar.
Don't think...
You want to be at the bottom of it.
I want to be in it.
Yes, that's valid.
Elevator?
Yes.
Sucks being a Christian out here, man. 90% of the people in here sucks, and most of the media based on it is just thinly veiled propaganda. I mean, to be fair, my book is kind of also anti-theist propaganda. So I don't know if, like, it's... You still haven't finished reading the book, have you, Jaden?
Go to floor 1.
I love your Trump fit, awesome points. Thank you, if only they mattered. Like, people... A lot of his supporters actually knew that stuff about him. Here's one thing I also forgot to say. Trump didn't win. Kamala lost. Right, I wanted to show this. Just in case anyone hasn't seen it. Okay, 2020. Joe Biden got 81 million, Donald Trump got 74 million. 2024, Donald Trump got 72 million, about the same. Kamala Harris got about 14 million less than Joe Biden did. And you want to know why? Because she was running as Joe Biden. And you can't just have the same president twice in a row in this country anymore. People just will blame the president for everything. Like, even things that aren't their fault, even when they're like a better president than the other option. I'm not saying Biden was a good president. I don't like Biden. Oh, do I like Biden? But like, I don't remember the beginning of that sentence. Does the world work within the borders of the Bible, or like Dante's Inferno, where it's more like a Bible? Well, it's a Bible fanfic. It's like, it's mostly going off of, like, I try not to invent my own canon too much, except for when I think it makes a lot of sense and establishes a compelling narrative.
Oh, damn it.
But you have to let go, don't you?
No, you need to do something else to be able to actually get to the floor.
Seriously, is this shit fucking worth it?
I believe it's totally worth it.
Are you a furry? I just think cat ears are cute, to be honest. And tail. I mean, I don't mind furry art. I just kind of see it as another sapient shape, along with humans, aliens, whatever.
Okay.
I'll smooch them.
Teleport to the warehouse ground floor.
Warehouse?
We're gonna yeah, just warehouse. Okay, go over to the mobile labs over by the side. Those yellow buildings over there. I'm gonna just try to beeline this as much as I
What am I looking for?
You're looking for Bureau IDs.
I hope you understand that after this is all said and done, regardless of what this is, I will have decided that it wasn't worth it.
I know. But at this point, sunk cost fallacy.
At this point, I just get to blame you for everything, so it's kind of relaxing in a way.
Yeah, that's fine. It's the one with the projector screen in it. You might have already picked it up.
I mean, I did already explore all these.
Yeah.
So why are you...
Okay,
I don't actually see a projector anymore, though. Man, I don't know if I have, like, the energy to play this game. I'm gonna try at least, but, like, I am not engaging with this combat at all. Sphere. Like, I don't care if this guy kills me. Can I, like, rest at the bonfire? Yes. I can heal like that, but they still stay. Okay. I have the fucking home field advantage, brother. Home field advantage. Home field advantage. Okay. Would I be confused if I played Control without playing Alan Wake versus? No, not at all.
Okay, so, can you
Well,
look
yes,
at your...
but not because of the lack of Alan Wake.
Can you look at your quest real quick? Okay. Look for the quest called Pope's Collection.
What do you want from me? Talk to Pope.
Talk to Pope. I find it very annoying that you have to do this to be able to get to the basement floor.
I don't want dialogue.
It's not relevant, it's just it's the means to the ends.
You need to do the SCP puzzles and get better gun parts. I don't care. I don't care about this game. I'm gonna be honest, I just want to get through it.
Who gives a fuck about the guns?
What did you do?
I want
What
to
is
see this
causing these tremors?
fucking
I thought
nasty
you
ass
could tell
facial
me.
animations.
I completed the 4 rituals.
I'm taking that as a sign to not play Control tonight.
Oh, game crashed.
Oh my god. What a night. Yeah, like, I don't know. Chat, what do you want to see?
I'm down for anything.
What do y'all want to see? Not Nintendo games, PC games, and not like getting into a new thing. I mean, like, I'm talking like, I don't know, TF2, Rivals of Aether, the finals. We got Balatro, Noida. I'm too high to play Noida. Faith. I still haven't finished. Mussolina. I don't want to play Super Auto Pit. TF2. TF2. Okay, that's some TF2 votes. Okay, we're all based here. We enjoy TF2. Sometimes I want language to evolve faster so I can stop saying things like that. Anyway, start up the game. Mako has Yomi? I do have Yomi. We have not touched Yomi Hustle in a while. I tend to lose a lot of viewers when I play. No, I don't play against random people at all. It's only, I pretty much just play it with Avery. I'll let you invite me. You're not even online on Steam.
Yeah. Team is open.
I hate this damn music, man. Getting your ass 100 hit comboed by random ninja is an exhilarating experience.
Yomi is a great game.
We mostly do workshop characters. We'll definitely have to stream that again soon because it has been a while. But I'll keep my 29 remaining viewers from the politics segment into TF2 because I feel like I feel like most of them are gonna get bored if I switch to Yomi. Any requests?
John Cage is 433. Not bad.
Let me do Chainsaw Man. That was like kickback in a major key. Mac on the stream is 50 people. Oh fuck, the stream's doing numbers. Hey, that is kind of a lot for a niche VTuber, honestly. Hang on, I can do this better on an actual bass. It's probably gonna sound like absolutely horrible. But I've been practicing my slapping. And I'm probably not doing it right, but I can get it to where it kind of sounds like it works. Is this gonna be audible?
Over 500,000 books.
Fuck. That's the wrong note. That's the note. That just I just didn't mean to insert that one. There's more notes to it that I don't remember. Was that at all audible? Like, could you tell that I was hitting
500,000
notes?
I heard you were slapping the string, but I was not actually really hearing the notes.
Is this audible if I go, like, can you tell I'm playing an instrument?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to my stream? Oh no, I'm in the red. I'm gonna name the contracts that we got left.
Mm-hmm.
Laughter. AVERY'S. Perks? What is that called? Perils? What is that? I don't know.
Perks?
Perks. Corruption. Mansylvania. That's it.
That's it.
Tequila? What? I heard tequila. What are we talking about?
Tequila.
This probably sounds terrible because it's not plugged into anything. It is, I will admit, it is what? Terrible? I've put it down. I've been practicing a little bit because I'm trying to do a cover of Tomorrow Comes Today. I just saw the word IDK. What? Oh, why? I don't know why Shek said it then. Also, is my stream doing okay or is it laggy? You got your guitar with you? My bass guitar.
Mako is a bassed guitar.
Mako played Kickback on the time when it sounded like Tequila. Is that a song? I don't know that song. Also, is the stream just like really far behind or something? Because I just read that message as soon as it popped up. Okay, it appears we are now in the green. I feel like... Scout. I feel like default Scout. By that I mean Winger.
I'm gonna take a drink.
I'm not. I had 2 shots of vodka yesterday in celebration of... in celebration of me developing coping strategies for the Donald Trump presidency.
Don't forget the contract, don't forget the contract, don't forget the contract, don't forget the contract, don't forget the contract.
Oh shit, when I... oh...
Contract.
Mansylvania.
Where the fuck is Mansylvania?
I'm gonna die.
Oh, it's on 4.
It's okay now? Alright. Do you want to join the party, Jaden? Does anyone... Aver, you can invite whoever else wants to join the party.
There is a gargoyle around here somewhere. Can you find it?
Who the hell is that just spoke about the gargoyle? That wasn't Erasmus. I forgot to add TF2 to the stream title. I'm just gonna remove control from it, because, like, we did not play that.
I'm sorry that side quest is taking so long. It's just a really cute Easter egg, and I think you'd like it, but it had more steps than I expected.
Yeah, you better make damn sure that, like, my time is being wasted as little as possible on a game that I am, like, desperate to get over with. Because, like, I don't enjoy playing it anymore, and I just want to see how it ends so that you can play Alan Wake 2 at this point.
Yeah, of course. It's just like when I last saw a controller was ages
This
ago.
dude doesn't... Okay. Why did my reload not work? Ah, fuck. Get him away from me. Why did they do that? Get an achievement. Heavy did not give a shit. He had one mentally.
Which heavy? Their heavy or our heavy?
The one I was shooting, who just did not turn around after I blasted him 6 times in the back. Why'd there have to be a pyro? I definitely, absolutely would have won that if it wasn't for the pyro. 100% for sure. Free crap. Ow. What is this?
Blue wins.
Oh. Alright. He is fat of mind and spirit. Where have I heard that before? I don't remember that. I mean, I remember it. But I don't remember where it was from.
But yeah, I was saying, it was forever since I like saw Control before, and all I recall was watching the video, and then I saw a person get the Easter egg, and it was like, oh, it takes no time at all, without realizing the amount of like the fact they had to cut to like just the parts where they actually got it, more or less, is like, oh, I see this is actually a little bit more tedious than it actually intended to be. Like, the one you're doing, the step I was trying to make you do at that moment is the fact that you need to do a second unrelated side quest to be able to do that side quest is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
It's not even a side quest. You don't get it. It's an Easter egg.
Competition begins in 60 seconds.
I'm Scout. I'm fucking playing Scout.
I'm gonna... I don't know. I'm not in a shooting gun mood at this present moment in time. Perhaps soon.
That demo's a bloody spy! That demo's a bloody spy!
But what if I got away? What if that was my plan all along, was to simply leap over the pyro and escape with only half of my health missing? Rando said it in voice chat. I guess they heard it from the same place I heard it from, maybe, I don't know. Other on lads. That's not how he said.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4,
Where's
3,
the everyone?
2, 1.
Like seriously.
Ooh.
That's too many people and not enough of me. I got away with it. Maybe I'll just retreat. I don't know what that is, but I.
Why did my weapons? Did I run out of ammunitions?
Oh, these are the things we're collecting. I have 15. I should make sure I do not perish.
Thank you, Doctor. I saw that one coming.
Portal.
For you to access my castle. I am waiting for you now.
Oh, we're giving blood to a vampire. I see. Blood causes all my blood.
I feel like Overwatch really fell off because it wasn't as goofy as this game. Overwatch would have done better if they introduced adventure earlier.
Shit. I guess there's Dracula in TF2, yeah.
They should add adventure to this game.
I don't think they will.
Why not?
They already have Pyro. Like, the non-binary furry demographic was already secured. I'm having a good time in this stream.
What if you're non-binary and not a furry, like me?
I like it when my numbers are larger. It gives me validation that I am unable to find internally.
The portals are open! Bring me blood! You may go anywhere you wish in the castle, except in the closed-off area. Oh, what's magic?
Seem to be doing pretty good.
Oh, Invisium!
Oh, Pyro!
So yeah, chat, how do you like my little ping?
I don't want to be here.
It's basically a teaser for what's to come as I work on my model more.
Yeah, it is definitely, like, the design is definitely growing on me. Goodbye. The contract is ready to turn down. Do you have to leave to go play TF2 with the other group at some point today?
I believe I do.
What time does that tend to happen?
Usually like 8:30ish, I think. Though it depends on daylight savings, if daylight savings time change that at all. I also like how you figured out the RGB thing with the button and stitching. Well, that didn't. Oh, you mean for like the arm?
I didn't. What do you mean?
Okay, you mean like what I figured out to do instead? Yeah, I thought it was a really cute idea to make like a big stitch along the side of it because it helps sell the plush vibe. It also has.
There is a cargo around here somewhere.
I'm in the red again. I have no idea where oh, there I am.
Yeah, and also, like, the stitching at first was, like, a little dull, and that's why I added the sort of, as Mako describes it, button pauldron.
This is not my team. This is not my beautiful team. Gemini's not working. Widowmaker.
That heavy, like, phase shifted into a new dimension when I tried shooting at him. But yeah, I also think it makes for a nice little, like, continuity in that if you look, you see there's now a scene there, which would make sense if I had, like, physically removed the RGB and replaced it with the stitch instead.
Best bad one of them. Is that dude gonna save the sentry? Nope.
It's the witching hour, boys. I am waiting for you.
Ah shit, they're gonna win.
Disappoint me or
I like this map though, I kinda wanna play on it a little more.
bring me blood, boy.
Kill him. Man. What's up, bro? Hey. I'm okay.
Okay, we did it though. We won.
Prepare to compete in
This time I will murder them all.
You don't need to. We won. We already did it. We're
Oh.
good. We can leave.
Okay, we have unlocked. I don't think. Did we unlock anything?
That did not unlock anything. That was a dead end, which is always good.
Alright, you can. I guess we can search again then.
Here's your payday. You earned it.
Okay. So,
5, 4,
Sylvania, start search.
2, 1.
But I do want to shoot some guys.
You're all right, Doc.
Oh. That right there. And here I go. It was as if I summoned that crit rocket.
Rocket. Sup, bro? More like Astra farts, am I right? Correct.
I would say you're wrong, because I respect my viewers'
I don't.
cases. Here, we're not gonna... Okay, chat. Place your bets now. What am I gonna get? Is it gonna be something good? Is it gonna be the chicken arms again?
We're going to Lauder.
It's the lantern.
Community map. Official map?
I like this one. Are we getting stomped right now? I think we're getting stomped.
Where is this map?
I mean, where is it?
Like, which box is it under?
Oh, right, the contract. First one, at the bottom left.
Oh, I've already done this one.
Well, I ain't. Exactly, right? Yes.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Why is there a clock?
Yo, create new image is dope. Yes, it is. There's a lot of new little nifty details. Did you know that if you kill those things at the spawn, the little shooting game, you get crits?
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Oh god, where am I?
I got brand new eyes. I got little pins in my hair. I got a new button, which is more conducive to the design. I got these cool underarm things. I got the thing Mako calls a button pauldron,
Mission ends in
which I still think is a
Yeah.
weird thing to call it.
It's pretty much what it
yeah.
is.
I suppose, but not sure
We
it's gonna do
can't-
much to protect me against slashing attacks.
We can't kill them, and they kill us so much.
I got my hand up holding. I'll be right back. A hot scracken.
Get ready.
I'm not hopeful about our odds here, but you never know. What is the sound? Why do I keep hearing dings? I think someone was shooting something that's fine. I don't know. Alright. We are already asserting our superiority. How do he kill me that fast? Yeah, 3 HP. That is what the eventual model update will look like, yeah. Who wants the crit? Who wants the crit? No one. No way you did that to me. X juice box. My heart just sank for a second because I was like, wait, did they just make me say something anti-Semitic? Because juice was in there, and I'm so used to that shit happening on the internet.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
You are all bleeders.
We have lost control.
Mako's spell eye cup. Eye cup. Okay, dispenser goes right here. God dang. Maybe if I put it here. Maybe, just maybe it will not perish. Wow, crit pistol shot does 45. That's quite substantial. He's low. Okay. How? Oh my god, do you see how hard they are being carried by those two guys? Avery's not here.
We have captured the control point.
guess I'm going this way. I knew as soon as I saw that red sight, as soon as I saw that red dot on the wall, I was like, I have 1 second to live. And I didn't know what to do with that second.
The control point is being contested.
How did Mako's book do? Like I said, I sold anywhere between dozens and millions of copies. And I'll let you figure it. It's in that range. Mr. I don't know who that is. Did 9 damage. How is he alive?
The control point
I guess I was the only one that shot him. I promise I won't be political. 5 drinks later. Today we need to talk about Pokemon Liberation. Anyway, to answer your question, my book did not do well enough to give me the opportunity to make a career as an author just yet, but that was not exactly anything I expected.
This team just to kill maggots like you.
Maggot.
Yo, I'm back.
It's been rough here, Avery. Oh, you just finally got kicked. Let's just join a different server, honestly. I don't like this one. There's 2 people on the enemy team that are just completely stomping everyone on the entire server. Are you ignoring all my messages? I just read that one. I was like, who's Masterna? A certain playground bit from Hopeless Arena really just Shin Megami Tensei. Not knowing much about Shin Megami Tensei, I guess that makes sense.
Chat, elect me for president, and I will assure you all the water supply will be carbonated.
I don't want that.
What the people want, Mako.
So how
What was that?
So how are you all coping?
Alcoholism.
Did you get good reviews? Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think the worst I got was someone saying they disagreed with the message, and even they said it was very well written, I think. I've only gotten good reviews. And it's been a handful of reviews. It's not been nothing. Not a ton, but there's half a dozen maybe? I don't remember.
I've mentioned it before, but I think it does a really good job inverting the classic story archetype of the sort of vampire demon plot line meets the human world for a plot line. You know what I mean?
If I asked a clarifying question, I might know what you mean.
It's like, I mentioned it before, but in those kind of stories where it's like a vampire and the normal human girl, it's like they learn to not be evil and drink blood and do evil things.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking. I feel like if you talk more, it might be kind of spoilery.
Yeah.
But yeah. Spoilery in a way that everyone already sees. It's not an unpredictable book. Maybe a couple things here and there is oh, I didn't expect this to happen. But the plot line is you're probably gonna see it coming.
Expect to happen.
Yeah, but in general, I don't know. I guess people will see if it's predictable or not. I wasn't trying to not make it predictable though. That wasn't really what it wasn't about the surprises really. I'm dealing with the election with violent outbursts and targeting my anger toward family and shutting myself off from others. Doesn't sound like the healthiest way. I mean, the moment my mother, admitted that Trump wanted to jail political dissidents and was gonna vote for him anyway, I just kind of stopped really caring as much about changing her mind, and by that metric, it's pointless to be angry or yell at her or anything like that. Cope by gaming.
2.
I was just tired. Yeah, that's being tired is a very reasonable response to this. Oh my god, why is this so loud? This intro video.
Oh, it's Arena. Fight to the death. Make sure to select the contract.
Oh, I haven't played this in a while.
I maxed out 9 credit cards for my fucking perks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You've activated the contract, right?
I am looking for it.
It is it's under 4. It's at the top.
This TF2CS, it's team deathmatch, but if people go too long, there's a control point you can cap.
In 30 seconds.
But you also get perks.
Oh. Reduce the spread. Yes, please. Do I need?
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Stand
I'm choosing
here?
firing speed because minigun.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Questioned your faith in God? Okay.
5, 4,
Oh, I lost the vote.
1.
Oh, it's a vote. That's a sniper. I don't know if I want to say that.
Nailed it.
We did it.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
There's precision. Mini crits are now full crits, which means if I'm shooting somebody who's on fire, they will be full crits. That is amazing.
10 seconds.
Sounds powerful.
4, 3,
Is the biggest questioning of God's existence that I've had since I first watched The Cat in the Hat.
5, 4.
I mean, Donald Trump says that he was chosen by God, so I don't know, maybe God sucks. That fucking bullet, man, it was so close. Like that, it felt like an act of God saving his life, but like, if anything, it was an act of the devil.
Like, are you like engineer on this game?
I'm guessing you guys wanted Kamala to win. Why? I want to understand. Trump has said he wants to jail people who criticize the government. He assigned the Supreme Court justice that overturned Roe v. Wade. Kamala would have codified abortion rights into federal law again, or at least she wanted to. Women are going to be dying now because they are not going to be able to get life-saving abortions, even for non-viable pregnancies. There are already women dying under Trump's abortion bans because they have non-viable pregnancies, but doctors aren't allowed to give them, like, you know, the abortions on the fetuses that are already dead in order to save the mother's life. I could keep going for like 17 years. No, return to the States so that everyone wins. You're a fucking...
Except that during this latest
I put you in
election,
timeout for
multiple
10 seconds.
multiple states voted to not legalize abortion.
How fucking stupid do you have to be to like actually believe it when he said everyone wanted to be states' rights? Who are you talking to that wants it to be states' rights issues? Who is not like a complete like dog for Donald Trump? Who's just like, oh yeah, he says he wants to be states' rights issues. Everyone wants that.
Yeah, it's sorry,
stupid.
Only Kentucky's voting pro-abortion.
People want it federal, either one way or the other. They either want it federally legal or federally illegal.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He did this in 2016. Listen, I'm okay with conservatives watching me, but you need to not be annoying in my chat, so like, you better start saying things that are less annoying if you want to live.
Okay, they're pro-choice, which is a good thing to be, but like, would it not be easier if everybody was forced to give people the choice of whether or not they wanted an abortion, instead of making it so that it's illegal to have the choice?
Motherfucker, if you're pro-choice, why would you not want Kamala to win? Are you stupid? Like, seriously. Also, the Trump tariffs, like, I'm pretty sure a grocery store...
I've gone into great detail about how insane those fucking tariffs are.
Like, prices are gonna go up. Palestinians are gonna die more now because Trump is, like, way more anti-Palestine than even Kamala Harris was.
I saw a comment the other day about, like, just the NATO babies are crying because they're not gonna get money from America. It's like, we joined NATO, the promote peace and prosperity organization, and then when our allies are like, hey, we need money for a war for peace and prosperity, we're like, what, you want us to give you money just because we're part of the peace and prosperity organization? It's like do we just want to look like we give a shit about peace, or do we actually want to do something about it? We're like, it's like, well, they don't give us money. It's like, yeah, do you want us to be the biggest, most productive country in the world, or do you want us to be the one who needs help from other people?
Random vids. You realize I'm talking about women needlessly dying because it is illegal for doctors to save their lives, and you're like, but inflation though. Shut the fuck up. You're a freak. What are your priorities? Dude, like, is inflation, first of all, it's gonna get worse. Second of all, like, you care about that more than shit like abortion rights, climate change, fucking checks and balances, not consolidating the Department of Justice and the FBI into a single, like, dictatorship like they have admitted they plan to do. You know how many women have actually died from this, as well as... Oh my god, you're getting banned permanently. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Actually, how many... Okay, women are dying, and how many women are needlessly dying? What is it, like, a couple only? Fucking trip on a rake. Cartoonishly. Have it, like, you know, have the handle of the rake bump your face, and have it leave an indent, like in the cartoon, in the Looney Tunes.
Like, to what benefit is it making it a state right instead of a federal right? Other than it lets people deny abortions. That
is some evil fucking shit. Okay, you say women are dying. How many are dying, though? Is that really more important than the economy that this president's gonna make worse anyway?
Like, they'd be like, oh yeah, we're no longer gonna make murder illegal federally. We're gonna make it a state right because everybody's obviously gonna vote for that. It's like, okay, you might want to hope that will be, but I feel like, what if one person decides not to do it? That choice was now on your hands that one of the states decided to not outlaw murder.
Contract is ready to turn them. No disrespect, but there are actual cases you can look up. There's even one person typing in the states arguably a failed approach. So. Well, I already banned the person, so there's no point in talking to them.
Alert, our last control point is being captured.
Oh yeah, also, yeah, inflation's totally gonna get better with massive deportation of immigrant workers, 20% tariffs. Sure, dude.
Yeah, it might be a bad idea for a significant part of our workforce to go and everything be more expensive, all with no plans to increase the minimum wage because multiple states voted against raising the minimum wage.
I agree, Sungun. Agony.
There has been at least one poll where they saw that most Americans agree that immigrants do jobs Americans don't want to do.
This is a neat map.
Like, I don't know about you, chat members, but do any of you feel like being a garbage man, or perhaps to work in construction? Like, as the person who's going up there and hammering in rivets.
It's still insane how fucking... The fact that Latino men were the ones who most voted for Trump, like, more, like, in terms of, like, shifting in politics, like, they shifted more toward Trump than any other demographic. And it's like, what the fuck, man? But it meant, like, they just fucking hate...
There's a spy.
They hate people who did not do it the same way as that they did, I guess. I don't know.
I told you there was a spy.
I helped.
It's a shame that one of our players is not playing the game.
Yeah.
1. The point is now available for capture. Alert! The final control point is being contested.
Well, you can search if you want, because I just finished the contract. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna actually disconnect so that I'm not, you know, let's see what I get. The 2-2. I might do like one more unless this next map sucks, and then I'm sleepy. Many such cases, check. Many such cases. It really is sad how people are weaponizing the phrase anti-Semitic for anyone who doesn't want Netanyahu to obliterate Palestinian children. It's like, can we maybe have more respect for actual anti-Semitism by not calling this anti-Semitism, please? Okay. This map, but maybe without us being stomped this time. For the KD. That was so close. Remember that screenshot I sent you? The guy being Islamophobic, the banging around with the screenshot? That description sounds familiar, but I have no memory of it. Somehow. Screaming Eagle.
Give 'em hell, boys!
Fuck. Nope, that's not happening. The Murray Garden said, I did get that first one at least, but to be fair, they weren't fighting me.
We have lost control point.
Oh, hang on, Geico. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Run away.
Control point. Alert! The control point is being captured.
Oh, it's explosives. That didn't even hit, and then I get alt-tabbed because of my backup software. Oh my god, I love melee hit detection in this game. Geico, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I care about the angel in this stand though. Unless it's like, I don't know, will I care? I'll let you use your judgment. Okay, that's some men there. Dying. Where's the health? Oh. Who wants it? Who wants this failed market garden attempt? That's pyro. Get away. I don't want to be here. What? Oh, I was next to a bomb. Miss Sim is the angel that asked God to let a tenth of the post-flood demons live so he could use them to tempt men. Use the angel of disaster and test her men with God's permission. I need to TF2 when I'm sleeping rain. What's the best load? If you don't know, it's okay. I don't know. If you're good at the game, I think the Bizarre Bargain is the best.
What's the best load? Huntsman. Yeah, you want to go Huntsman, and you want your secondary to be the Cleaner's Carbine, and Troubleman Chev.
I'm over here. This is doable. We can do it.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
How much average I got on TF2? 1800, but the vast majority of that was when I was like 11 years old. Or 12, 13, it's not, early teenagers.
Alert. The control point is being contested. Alert. The control point is being contested.
I need this handy. I don't know how that worked out in my favor. Yeah, Geico, I suppose it is true.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
The only build I use is Highlander Demoist when we don't know any better. That's one of my go-tos. I don't have to think about aiming. Maybe I'll do that here. Did I forget to put the fucking contract on?
Did you?
Yes.
Gosh dang it.
It's on now. I'm going down on that. Belial's evil twin, Belial. Are you ever gonna read the book, Shot? Come here. You who are unaware of me as of yet. He is aware. Nope. Not even a little bit. I have a sentry and everything. I'm gonna try. Not a manga. I'm sorry. I did. There's some pictures in it here and there. Geico, SMT lore sounds so weird. They're already putting some sentry bullshit up. Free kill. Oh boy, do I hope I find a health kit. Why was I on fire like forever? That was probably an item he had. I swear to God.
God damn it.
I've still got 30 people here watching my sleepy ass play TF2. Thank you all for watching.
Bunch of poggers in the chat. Real gamers. Real jabamers.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. You know what? I'm just... Oh, we already have 3 snipers. What if I had a gun? When everyone's a gamer, no one will be. Damn. I'm just gonna maybe just scan. I'm like too tired to even read your messages anymore, Geico. It's a lot. Is the red person dead here? I think so.
Better bread than bread, am I right, gamers?
No. Wait,
a person got launched into my knife.
Did Syndrome actually kill a bunch of superheroes in The Incredibles? I don't remember.
Yes, that's like the entire premise.
Oh, I forgot it was that dire.
Yeah, he fakes the robot and then invites the hero over, and then he keeps fighting them with the robot until the robot's able to kill that person. And then he gets the next one and keeps improving the robot till it killed that hero. And then just keeps repeating this process until he gets a robot that is able to kill Mr. Incredible. Like, a lot of people die in that movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in a long time. We really be out here not owning this point.
Why are you bullying this fucking NG?
What's wrong with me? Why would I go into the gator pit?
We have captured the control point.
Yeah, like, we saw...
Our control point. Alert. Our control point. Alert. Our control point. Captured.
Our team keeps falling to the gator pit.
Dang it.
Thanks for the raid!
Yeah, we saw people die when they're explaining about capes. We saw people die. We saw the deceased from Syndrome killing all the people. Yeah, like, death is 100% a thing.
Your spy looks like a rich asshole.
Thank you.
And from the point!
Absolutely not. No sentry. No sentry in my neighborhood.
The control point is being captured.
The vermin vaporizer. I'm probably gonna end stream after I do this contract. Cause boy do the eeps be hitting.
You gotta fix your sleep schedule. You could be streaming for hours.
9 PM is a perfectly normal time for an adult to go to bed.
I go to bed at 5 a.m. like God intended.
We have lost our control point.
To be fair, I keep waking up after like 6 or 7 hours of sleep, and I'm like, I'm not done yet, but I can't fall back asleep, and that makes me want to go to bed even earlier. I was murdered so hard. By your demo cosmetics. I am the blight. We bought sleep gummies, like CBD, or well, there's a lot of different kinds.
Mission ends in
This fucking
30
clown
seconds.
music. I'm on it. I'm not on it. Contract ain't done.
Did you finish the contract though?
I just said contract ain't done. Contract ain't done.
The party don't stop.
Oh god.
What should I work on now that I finished my little thing? See, I tried to make the my little PNG have its RGB animated, but I was trying to do that in DaVinci Resolve, but DaVinci Resolve cannot export transparent
I'm
GIFs.
disconnecting. I'm like, I don't think I can handle the ADHD torture of having to wait another 60 seconds for a game to start.
That's
I kinda... what do I kinda just... You know what? How about I just end the stream and we hang out? Well, no, because you have to do a thing soon, don't you? How about we end the stream and I maybe just go to sleep or something? I don't know.
that's fair.
I'm at the point where if I continued, I don't think I'd be very entertaining. But yeah, this is a really great stream. I'm glad people enjoy me talking about politics. It's not gonna be the main thing I do, but unlike some, I'm not afraid of talking about it because it's important and it's hard to ignore. And I think some of them at least want to talk about it. I don't think people are ready to completely shut themselves off from politics just yet. I think I'm kind of planning on here's my plan going forward with the Trump victory, okay? A lot of people are going to be dying, not necessarily in our well, yeah, some people in our country are going to be dying for sure that wouldn't have died otherwise. They're not going to like start sending militias to slaughter the gays or anything like that, but like it's going to be rough. And I feel really bad for people for whom it is going to be rough for. My empathy centers have been like overloaded recently, like between all this shit and Palestine, and like I kind of need to close myself off a tiny bit and just focus on my own life instead of feeling this bad about everything going on all the time. And I think that is a fine thing to do. You don't have to like stay constantly vigilant all the damn time. Just do what you can to help the cause, and don't let it drag you down into the pit of despair. There's two directions you can go. You can go in the direction of despair or the direction of achieve your goals. Do what is going to make you happy, because you're probably going to need it. But all in all, we'll get through this. And in the end, it will have mattered. Not this election. This election, Kamala Harris doesn't matter. In the end, she didn't really matter. But in the true end, progress always wins. Inevitably, fascism can thrash against it and gain power and make everyone's lives worse. In the meantime, but it will ultimately be defeated, often by itself. It's just gonna have to be something we wait for. Take care, everyone. We'll see you possibly on Sunday. Maybe we'll do a 3 p.m. stream. Maybe I'll get through Control if Avery's awake at 3 p.m. Of course, I didn't. Maybe I'll wait till somewhere between 3 and 6. I might stream Control on Sunday because I do really want to get through this game.
Yeah. That's it. You only got 2 things to do. Unfortunately, one of the steps requires a fucking side quest. Fortunately, all the things you need to do for that side quest are in that one area, but like...
Okay. Yeah, so we'll do that. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys later.
Yorp, dorp, gorp.